When it comes to rental housing, Bowling Green likes to do it its own way. In recent years, community members raised concerns about the lack of rental inspections in Bowling Green. One neighborhood group did research comparing other cities in Ohio. The Eastside Residential Group conducted a study comparing rental inspection policies of 59 cities in Ohio. The group chose cities similar in size to BG. The study found every city had regular, mandated rental inspections and licensing, except for Bowling Green. Annual inspections are carried out for public and commercial buildings, but not for residential properties. The Bowling Green Fire Department and Wood County Health Department only conduct inspections when there is a complaint. They legally cannot inspect a home for code violations unless requested by a tenant or management. Fire Chief Bill Mormon noted a few common issues found during inspections.
There's a lot of different elements that go into a fire safety inspection. We'll look for any type of hazardous areas, so, like electrical areas, those types of things. Make sure the outlets have got covers on them, your breaker boxes, make sure there's not any exposed wires sticking out. There's smoke detectors, storage. It's a lot of common sense things, but it's probably, if you see something looking around the room and it looks dangerous, it probably is, and it's probably in the fire code.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, there are more than 11,000 residential housing units in Bowling Green. Over 60% of the units in the city are rental properties, and the others are owner-occupied. That means more than 7,000 units go without inspections every year. City Council member John Zanfordino chairs the Council's Community Improvement Committee. He is in favor of universal inspections for all rental properties.
It's easy to assume that there's a lot of deferred maintenance in our properties. The interesting thing is, without a system in place, there's no way to know the extent of anything.
The committee proposed several recommendations addressing these issues. It is currently working on creating a new law that would require landlords to register their rental properties. Another CIC member, Bill Harold, says registration is the first step.
The reason we register is to get an idea of the properties so that we can then go through licensing. And part of the licensing process, in other words, the process saying you can't rent unless you're licensed. You can't be licensed unless you registered, and then whatever other requirements we have.
Other recommendations by the CIC included self-inspections done by landlords and random inspections by a third party every year. But the committee has a long way to go and continues to inch forward with progress before rental inspections become a reality in Bowling Green. For more information, community members are encouraged to attend CIC meetings as well as reach out to local council members with any questions or concerns. Reporting for BG24, I'm Shaylee Hoff.